Hello, my loves. It's your favorite spiritual thug because we're what? Trusting heavenly universal guidance. And I'm here with another banger for you. So let's get started. Now, I know that my videos are sometimes pretty controversial, but I like to give it to you from different angles because life, one thought process is not the exact right concept. Different minds think different, so I come with other perspectives to help you to think from someone else's point of view. And if you don't agree, that's fine. You don't have to agree to everything I say. Let me take my glasses off. Let me see if we got enough lighting in here. Okay, so my video today is about why some men, because not all men are like that, why some men like insecure women. Now, first of all, women are very nurturing human beings, right? We're automatic nurturers. We're very intuitive. We're like the moon. That's why they compare the woman to the moon. And a man that sees a woman that has been through trauma, that's very insecure, that has a low self-esteem, that's a perfect target for a narcissist, for stalkers, for abusers, right? Men that are low vibrational, that they themselves are not in a healing part of their life. They're not healed. And so they're looking for somebody that's as broken as them, because then they could exploit that person because they see, oh yeah, I'm messed up, but that person's more messed up than I am. I'm going to see how I could exploit them. Some of these men are jealous, and a way that they what is the wording I'm looking for? I'm sorry. It's been a long day, y'all. Forgive me, okay? I hope y'all still love me. But they think about, like, I had a guy that I dated, because the best way I could give you the stories is to give you examples of things I've been through. So I dated a guy that he was very abusive, and he knew that a lot of people loved me and that I had many great friends, right? Because not everybody has screwed me over, right? There are kind people in this world too. So what he would do is strategically find ways to push them out of my life, to the point where people were tired of the situation, because a lot of people do not understand the magnitude of domestic violence. Thankfully, I worked at a domestic violence agency, and I learned about patterns and things to look out for, such and such. So he isolated me, and then nobody wanted to help me because he had me so controlled. A lot of it wasn't with the jealousy, more of it was just needing to have that control, because his life was very busy. He had a very fast-paced life, and I was the only person that kind of brought him a sense of normalcy. So that normalcy was what he really desired for me, that, and that I'm highly spiritual. So I would get all kinds of visions and dreams, and I would come and tell them to him, and he would get scared because my weak dreams would walk straight. What I dreamed, that's exactly the way it would manifest on this realm. And so he was very, so I was like his little token, I suppose. Rest in peace, he's no longer here. But just to show you the games that people play, because women play games too. Everybody that's not healed, that's not a genuinely elevated spiritual person, is going to try to run games because they think that it's fun, messing up people's lives, breaking people's hearts, using people up, and they feel no way about it. To them, it's like next. So you have to learn how to build your self-esteem and work on it, because I know it's hard for us to change. Mankind is just naturally complacent, and we do not like change. So it's hard to have to change things. But like the saying says, it is madness to expect a different outcome, and you continue doing the same thing over and over and over again. You keep hitting that wall of disgrace, meeting this man who turned out to be an asshole. That man turned out to be an asshole. That guy turned out to be worse than the other two assholes, because you are not healing yourself. And some people hate being alone. They just cannot be alone. They cannot not be around people to work on their healing. And healing is a self journey. You cannot be around a lot of people when you're healing, because they're going to put their 2 cents in. They're going to want to invite you out. They're going to do anything to distract you. without you even realizing what they're doing, because they see that you're working on evolving and becoming a better person for yourself, because you're seeking your self peace, your inner peace, your inner evolution, your inner healing, right? Because you desire better for yourself. And a lot of people get sick and tired of being sick and tired with their life. So because I was very insecure, I used to meet a lot of men who would see that, because I was very timid, shy. I didn't take compliments well. I was a fighter. I used to live for a good fight because that was part of my trauma. I got my ass beat a lot growing up. Sometimes for things I didn't even do, right? Because people that are not healed and that are abusive, they're going to take it out on you. They're going to take their rage and their anger out on you. And like I said, I made peace with that part of my life, and I no longer blame these men or whoever caused that pain, because I shut the door after I truly made peace with it and did that shadow work that I spoke to you about. And if you haven't seen it, I recommend, if you need to know more about what shadow work is, to go see my video about shadow work. And my point is that I like to keep my videos short so that I could give you the explanation in as simple a way as I can. I don't come with all these big fancy words sounding like I have a doctorate's degree. I desire to resonate with people on a regular level, right? Because most of us have not opened every single page of the dictionary. So everybody has their thing that they're good at, but my best thing is to keep things as simple as possible and explain it to you as simple as possible, so that you could go putting pieces together. Because the simpler I make it, then once you start looking and researching and looking deeper into things, then it will all start coming together. But I'm pretty much giving you a compressed version. So I know a lot of men, I hope that the men watching my videos don't think that I'm just attacking you, but keep it real, brothers. You know that a lot of people play games. Maybe you don't. Who knows at one point that you might have when you were younger. Maybe you still are, and you just don't want to be called out about it. Or you're not that kind of man, and I applaud and salute you. But life is a game, if we think about it. And sometimes it's a game that can lead to death, to growth, to wealth, to love, a beautiful loving relationship, or tragedy, right? So it's a game that you have to know how to move the pieces, and the only way you do that is listening to people who have been there, so they could give you guidance. Because young people don't like to listen. They think they know everything, and they think they know more than us elders. But we're not older for no reason. We have lived a lot of life before these young generation, and if they only stopped to listen, then we can reason together to show you why we're telling you these things. It's not that we don't desire our children to be happy or anything like that, but it is our responsibility, right, to build strong men that are not going to play those kind of games, to build strong daughters that are not going to take people playing those kind of games, and that they too will walk in their integrity and self-respect. So I hope that this video is helping you to see that some people are just going to come and run game on you, and they love an insecure woman, even though you don't see what they see. But believe me, a dog can sniff things, right? Because that's his nature. And I'm not saying a man is a dog. I'm just giving you an example. A man is a man. But men will also sniff out your insecurities. Men will, they will observe what type of person you are, your persona, your mannerisms, how you react to stuff. If you're afraid to do certain things, if you're afraid to ask for help, and that they could plant seeds in your mind, and you start becoming so insecure that you're just happy you're with somebody, or that this guy loves you because you're so in love with him. And I'm sorry to say it that way, but it's like sometimes these people that we have fallen in love with are shit. You know what I mean? And we're trying to change and be mammy and change these men when they need to go work on their own healing, and you need to go work on yours, right? I just keep it real. I'm raw, no filter. I do my best to give it to you as straightforward as I'm able to, because I didn't have anybody, again, teaching me, holding me by the hand. But now, thankfully, that technology keeps evolving. You have somebody like me who's willing to come and put myself out here and be vulnerable to you, to share certain stories with you, and to show you how I have overcome. Now I smell the game that they bring a mile away. A man that sees me knows I'm confident. Like, as soon as they see me, I know they know I'm confident. And if they think I'm insecure, well, let's sit down and talk. Yeah, we all are insecure to some level. We all have a little bit of self-doubt, and that's healthy. But I don't let that be the main factor in how I live my life. Gotcha? Got me? Get it? Got it? Good. So, oh, and the nail clicking, just sidebar. I get that from one of my, this lady that reads tarot cards. And I just love her. Her name is Brittany, the Divine Intuitive Cosmic Wifey. If y'all want to go check her out, if y'all into tarot, she's so cool. She's like the caramel Barbie, right? But she's got longer nails than I do, and she'll come in like. So I just thought that was so cute. I'm about to probably trim mine down because I got to start doing more typing, and I'm like not wanting to, but vanity goes second. You can still be confident in short nails. They don't have to be long. So the more confident you are, also, you don't have to like, look at me, I'm makeup free, and not that I don't like wearing it, but I don't need to hide my face. If you don't like the look of my face, don't look at it, right? I'm confident in myself with or without makeup and lashes and contacts, and all that stuff is fun because that's part of getting to get dressed. That's part of art. It's beautiful, and it fits some women very well, and some not so well. Not lying. But as long as you like it, honey, I love it. But think about whether you are insecure about certain things and how you respond to men. And the type of things like, are you, oh, let me do your laundry, let me keep buying him gifts, let me do this and that, you know, down to let me get pregnant from him. That's not going to keep a man. If a man don't want to stay, he ain't gonna stay. I don't give a damn if you could jump through hoops and do splits and land on your, you know, do cartwheels and land into a split. A man is going to love you because he knows what he sees in you that made him fall genuinely in love with you. And if he doesn't love you, he's just not going to love you. So if he's a player, he's just going to play you until he cuts you off, because he's probably already got some other girls on the side. He's got culprits because he's like an assassin, right? Think of an assassin. They're assassinating women who are unbeknown, who are innocent, just looking for love in the wrong places many times. Why? Because we're nurturing beings. But that man is not your son. You are not their mama. And you do not need to be taking care of a man, especially if he doesn't meet you, to show you that you are a queen to him, and no less, right? So hopefully you have a relationship where you both resonate, where you both love each other, because it should be that way. But unfortunately, it's not always that way, because this is I don't care what anybody says, this is a real world we live in. We go through some real shit out here. And that's why I love encouraging people in my own style, in my own way, with my own flavor, right? I cannot live somebody else's life and be somebody else. I'm not Lisa Nichols. I'm not Les Brown. I'm not either hip-hop preacher. I am Melanated Magic. I am who I am, and I talk about whatever comes in my spirit that is channeled to me from the divine, that I believe needs to be shared with other people. So don't go getting your panties in your bunch if you have guys that you're upset with me because I'm calling out the fact that you might be getting played by a man who truly doesn't love you. You don't have to question love. You do not have to question whether somebody loves you or not. If you have to keep questioning, follow your gut instinct. And don't be afraid to walk away. Like men say, there's plenty of fish in the sea. There's plenty of barracudas in the ocean, or however you want to put it. You get me? So they're not the only ones that can look elsewhere. Stop limiting yourself and settling. Stop settling for these jerks that don't deserve you. You're a queen, but you need to, if you're a princess in the queenly making, because not every woman's a queen. She might be a princess working to be a queen, right? And then you have peasants too. The kingdom has all types of people. They have jokers. They have all types of people. Where do you fall in that? So if you desire to be treated as a queen, you need to start treating yourself as a queen and set strong boundaries and not let people pass that. And if you do it, don't be consistent letting them get away with this, because you let them get away with one thing, you're going to let them get away with more, and they are going to test the waters to see how far they can take it. And it's up to you to be your own star player and put that shit to a stop and put a halt to it ASAP as soon as you catch it. Now, if you don't catch it, it's different. But when you catch it, you better put it in check, or they're going to keep playing you and seeing what else they could play you with, taking money from you. I can't stand to see men that take money from women. That to me is so low vibrational. Like a man that depends on a woman financially. I don't like that. I don't believe in that. But that's me. That's my opinion. Remember, I always talk in first person. I can't talk for the rest of the world because I'm not in another man's shoes to think like him. I'm in my bones. And I know how I think, and I'm just sharing my thoughts because there are a lot of people that think the same way. That's why I'm a spiritual thug, because I tell it like it is. Because I trust heavenly universal guidance. That's what thug means. So yeah, I am your spiritual thug. I love you. This is Melanated Magic. Go ahead and hit like, subscribe, share, do all those good things. Help support this channel. And I pray that my videos are reaching you, touching your heart, bring you some laughter. And hey, be happy now. Don't wait to be happy later on. Be happy now. Be grateful now. Count your blessings. I'm pretty sure you can find many things that you can be grateful for, and stop putting your focus on that relationship, that man that's driving you nuts. It's like some of y'all just think about that man. That man has become your God. You worship that man and you don't even realize it. Do you even think about the Most High as much as you think about that man? Because that man gonna let you down, but the Most High will never let you down. So put your trust on, like it says, as above, so below. Put your trust in the heavenly divine, and they will send you the right partner that deserves you, that's worthy of you. But first, they're going to help you heal so you could be aligned for when that man comes to polish you up to where you deserve to be. Because it's good. It's a happy place over here. Not having to be in pain and trauma and cheating and wandering. And it's terrible living a life like that. So if this is your situation, no, I've been there. Many of us have been there. It's not here to judge you. It's to have you think and put your thinking faculties to work so that you could give yourself what you deserve, honey. What I know you deserve. Love y'all. Go put that in your pipe and smoke it either now or later, because I got to run. All right? Peace. See you in the next one. I'm out.